So I nominate Brad for the light board challenge. How's it going, Brad?
Not too bad, you?
What are you going to pretty good. What are you going to teach us today?
Well, you guys talked about muscle activation and how muscle contracts, right?
Yeah.
So today, why don't we talk about how we train to make adaptation?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So realistically, as we go, we're going to look at muscle adaptation. Okay. And in reality, we're trying to increase our performance.
I get it.
Okay. And there's a number of different planes that we can do this, right? First, we have to determine what you're capable of doing.
Okay.
So some sort of initial assessment, right? So let's say, being the phenomenal athlete that you are, you can lift 100 pounds
that makes me
for
phenomenal.
10 repetitions.
Okay.
Okay. And if we put this into our equation to estimate what your 1 rep max,
That's the
how
most I
much
could
weight could you push one time?
Right.
Right. Okay. We're going to look at your weight times 1 plus the number of repetitions divided by 30. Okay.
That's math.
It is math.
Okay.
But to eliminate the math, we're just going to look at your 1 RM is roughly equal to 133
Oh, that makes sense.
pounds.
Okay.
So if you can push 100 pounds 10 times, you can roughly push 133 pounds one time. So how do we now start to evolve and train from this different perspective, right? We have to look at what our goal is. Okay, we know different ways that we can train to achieve a certain performance goal. We also have to prescribe the number of repetitions. We also have to prescribe our specific number of sets, okay? And then we'll also talk about rest and load as well. Did you change your shirt?
Did you change the board?
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about exercise, so I guess it's only fitting that you're now ready to go, right?
Well, that's why I changed.
Good. So we talked about our goals, right, and how we can work to improve our muscular endurance.
Okay.
And to do that, we need to work within a prescribed rep range, right? So
Okay.
if we talk about endurance, we're talking about performing action for a prolonged period of time.
Okay.
Right, so if I'm going to get someone to work to increase that, they're going to do anywhere between 10 and 25 repetitions of a particular exercise.
That seems like a lot.
It is a lot, because remember, we're talking about work for a prolonged period of time. More than 2 seconds kind of thing, right? We're also going to have them perform 1 to 3, maybe more sets, okay? Rest in between is going to be about 30 seconds.
Ooh, that seems short.
Very short, because remember, we're talking about work over time. We don't want to give them a lot of time to recover.
Okay.
And we're also going to work at a load less than 75% of that 1 RM, right? When we talked about you being able to lift 133 pounds.
So that'd be less than 75 pounds? Or
No,
75 pounds less?
75% of your 1 RM.
Oh,
So that 133 number.
I got you.
Okay? So this is where we're going to stand if we want to improve our muscular endurance.
Okay.
If we're looking at hypertrophy, we're going to work between 6 and 12 repetitions. Okay?
That's hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy is muscle growth. So that's when we go from this guy to, give me a flex, to this guy, right? Hypertrophy is muscle growth. So this is how we need to train and where we want to work within so that we can elicit that muscular growth. Again, we're still going to have between 1 and 3 sets, okay? Our rest is going to change a little bit. It's going to go between 30 to 90 seconds. We're doing less reps, okay? But we need longer rest. And that's because we're going to work at a higher intensity, okay? So we're lifting more weight. And because we're lifting more, oh man. Because
you big arm.
Personal space.
No, you're not.
Because we're lifting more weight, we need to give our body more time to recover. So now if we want to work on strength, and strength is you going from being able to lift this dumbbell, okay, hold it up a little higher, to this dumbbell, right, and being able to control it, we have to change things even more, right? We're going to work at a maximum of 6 repetitions, less than 6 reps realistically. Again, that 1 to 3 number of sets, but my rest is significantly going to change and go to anywhere from 2 to 5
That
minutes.
seems a lot longer.
It is a lot longer because we're going to be lifting a lot more load. We're doing less reps, but because my range is going to be greater than 80% of my max, my body's going to require that amount of time to recover so that I'm able to do it again the second and possibly the third set.
As fresh as possible from the beginning. of the
Exactly.
set. Yeah.
And then as we move into power and strength sort of work hand in hand, okay? But the difference is power is about moving that load as quickly as you possibly can. Okay? So we're going to see things change just a little bit. We're going to do between 1 and 6 repetitions, right? So this is where your 1 rep max can really come into play, right? And really help develop this area.
Okay.
And we're going to do potentially more sets. The fewer number of reps we're going to do, we could do more sets in there with our training
I
volume.
have this weird itch.
Okay? Our rest period is going to be, again, 2 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But we're going to work anywhere between 30 to 70% of our max. Now, the number drops.
Why?
I understand that. Because with our power, it's about speed, okay? The speed of the movement is what allows us to generate and develop more power. Okay?
It's pretty tiring.
It can be very tiring.
Yep.
All right?
I feel it.
So now that we know how a muscle changes and how a muscle contracts, and we can look at how we train to create these different training adaptations so we can work towards our goals.
Okay.
Does that clear it up?
That does clear it up.
Is there anything we need to add?
What happens if you get 4 arms? Well, good. I understand.
Excellent. And Ashwin, you're up, bud.